you're like me, you like a big bunch of thick, juicy grapes. You love to sit back, pop them in your mouth, and enjoy the juices that burst forth from the skin. And if you're like me, you'd eat so many of them that they'd cause you problems. But maybe, and probably if you like grapes, you've had this experience that you sat down with some grapes, you grabbed one, popped it in your mouth, and it was sour. Looked great on the inside, but looked great on the outside, but the inside was just sour. In the Old Testament, God uses the image of a vine and a vineyard for his people over and over and over again. That he had taken his people, he had taken them up out of Egypt, he had planted them in a land that he had prepared. He made it fertile. He made it ripe. He made it ready for them to come in and live. He was going to clear away all the brush and the thorns that would have the opportunity to choke them out. Everything was ready for them to flourish. The opportunity was theirs. All they had to do was live there and obey him. But instead, we see that he laments, in the Old Testament prophets, he laments that his people did not seize the opportunity. They looked good on the outside, but on the inside they were sour. Now fast forward to Jesus' day. Jesus battled with people who on the outside looked good, but on the inside they were sour. In fact, he would end up being arrested by these same people. These people that were fakers. The last time Jesus was with his disciples, he gave them a teaching that ties this whole image together of the vine and of the vine that he wants and the Father wants. John 13 through 17 is this teaching in its entirety, but at the apex of this teaching is John 15, where he gives us this parable of the vine, and he starts off by saying this: I am the true vine, and my Father is the vine dresser. He ties all of it together, the Old Testament to the New Testament. And he says, my Father is still the master vineyard keeper. He's made everything right. He's made everything perfect. Everything, the opportunity is there for anybody who wants to take it. But he hasn't planted a people. He hasn't planted a nation. He's planted a person. He planted his son, Jesus, as the vine, as the perfect vine. And the opportunity is ripe. And he even warned, he even told these people, these fakers, that they were missing it. He warned them in another parable about a vineyard. He said this guy, this owner, he planted a vineyard. It was perfect. And he sent messengers to people who were supposed to know the opportunity, see the opportunity, and take it. But instead, they took the messengers, they seized them, they beat them, and they killed them, including the vineyard owner's own son. But here with the disciples, he was giving them the opportunity to take a different path. And now the opportunity is going to be laid before all of us. As we enter into this new year, I want us all to take the opportunity to see it and to seize it as we enter into this new year. Join us these next 2 weeks as we take a look into the opportunity that God lays before us.